Hey everybody, it's me, John Ward, and I am back with another Dark Park film reviews. And just like some of the other videos, you knew it was coming. You knew I could not resist. You knew there had to be a video or part 5 to Bayhem. And we are now here. And I have all my Michael Bayhem stuff right here. This is it. And to let you know in advance, I already have stuff in my eBay shopping cart that I want to pick up. I got 2 things. So there's going to be another video sometime down the road. I don't know exactly when, but it's going to happen. Some of this stuff is a little bit of a stretch. So I know that going into this, but I kind of just wanted to gather a bunch of stuff and just kind of throw it all into this video. So, like I said, I get it. I'm stretching on some of this stuff. I know. But um it still fits. It's Michael Bay-ish. It's Michael Bay adjacent. It's somehow, some way connected. So, yeah. So I am aware of it that I'm stretching here on some of this stuff, but that's okay. That's okay because I have fun talking about Michael Bay and collecting Michael Bay and things that are Michael Bay-ish. Uh, so what we're gonna do, I got this kind of organized, kind of, and I actually have a cart here, like a rolling cart, and there's 3 shelves, and we're gonna start with the top shelf. We'll work our way down to the bottom. But the first thing we're going to look at here, the very first thing is from other videos, from basically from other Michael Bay videos and even Tom Cruise videos. I do collect certain movies from both of them that are on VHS. So with Michael Bay, I got The Rock and Armageddon. I'll probably get more, but I did pick up and I checked out both Zia Records and they did not have these. So I went on to eBay and found really good VHS copies of these. So that would be, I mean, these are really nice. Bad Boys on VHS. I mean, this is really nice looking. This had to come out of, I don't know, somebody's collection. Look at that. I mean, that is almost, I mean, like 99.9% mint. And I think this thing looks great. They didn't rewind it. They were not kind. They did not rewind. But yeah, it looks really nice. So I'm very happy with this one. And it says 1995. So oops, goes in that. Just rewatched Bad Boys Ride or Die for the second time and enjoyed it even more. So I'm looking forward to that coming out on Blu-ray, hopefully soon. I think they're going to make another one. They want to make a 5th. So I'm very happy about that. So that's Bad Boys VHS. Now, if you got Bad Boys, you got to have, what Patrick H. Willems calls Michael Bay's masterpiece. And I'm going to agree with that. I'm going to agree with him on his review of this. This one is not as mint. It's got some edges on it, but Bad Boys 2. I love Bad Boys 2. But it does have like a little indent here. It's got some stuff down here. Still looks really good. And I'm very happy to have this. I'm really surprised that these were mailed to me as nice as they look. I mean, the boxes and stuff weren't damaged or anything. This one they did rewind, so they were kind. What date is on this one here? 2003. God, that's old. 147 minutes for Bad Boys 2. So I am very happy with both of these VHS tapes. This is the Chicago Tribune, says every camera angle is flashy, every cut explosive, every joke a screamer. There you go. It's right there. So, yeah. Oh, and they just found out. I'm glad that I saw Gabrielle Union's name on this. So she is Martin Lawrence, Marcus's sister in this, and Will Smith has a relationship with her, which Marcus doesn't exactly appreciate. They keep it a secret, but I just found out that there's a spinoff to this. And that's one of the things that's in my eBay shopping cart. It's called LA's Finest, and it's Gabrielle Union and Jessica Alba. Bad Boys, all the Bad Boys movies take place in Florida, but this takes place in LA. It was 2 seasons. It's not, I think it's on like Tubi. I think all the episodes are on Tubi, but I want to purchase it to add it to the collection. So I was able to find New Zealand or something had like a region free like collector set of both seasons together. So eventually, and it wasn't very expensive. So eventually I'm going to pick that up. I'll probably just watch it streaming first and then I'll pick it up. But yeah, had no idea that there was a Bad Boys or Bad Boys 2 spinoff, LA's Finest. So there you go on that one. Then we have this. This is interesting. So I was only going to buy one DVD. And then I saw that they had this. I wish it was in better condition. But so it's Transformers. Okay, this DVD. You do this. Oops, wait. Which way do I go? I go this, no, this way. And it opens up like this. And it's a Transformers exclusive 2-disc DVD set. So this is the first movie. 2007. I'm kind of bummed because they didn't show this, but there is a big tear up here. So I got to be careful with this. But that's the back. And why I wanted this is because there is an animated film on here that's called Beginnings. So, and take them out. It says looking up Transformers animated. What's nice is that it comes with this and they slide out, but also Transformers, the first film, has a slipcase. So that's really nice. And it's got that clear case that I like. So, and this does look good. I mean, it's got some dings and stuff in it, but it actually looks pretty good. So I like, and then, so that's the whole picture there. Oh, God, pardon me. And then it has this, which is for Bumblebee. It's for a Chevy. Enter the Bumblebee Camaro sweepstakes. And it says the all new Chevy Camaro. You could drive home the auto that inspired the Autobot. There you go. And I like that it has all of its pieces and stuff inside, you know. And we could put this right back in here. And then, so like I said, I was looking up some animation because I know the Bayformers, but I don't really know Transformers, like the animated shows. So I thought, well, let me look up some stuff. Maybe there's episodes on YouTube or whatever. And I came across this Transformers Beginnings, which also reminded me of Transformers 1, that new cartoon that's coming out, or animated film that's coming out, about the origins of everybody. Don't know if I'll see that in the theater or not. I'll have to wait for the reviews. I'll probably definitely pick it up on Blu-ray, and then I'll watch it streaming. I know that, but I just haven't gotten into the whole animated thing yet. I'm watching different shows and things like that where animation is involved, but I'm trying to get into it. But this is on, it's on YouTube. But I wanted to own it because of course I have to. And I think it's only 20 minutes. So it's widescreen, which is good. 2007, 19 minutes, not rated. For promotional purposes only, not for individual sale. Oh, well. It says here, see what happened before Optimus Prime and Megatron came to Earth in the stylized, action-packed prequel Transformers Beginnings. On their home planet Cybertron, the Autobots and Decepticons are involved in explosive battle over the converted Allspark. Oh, that's another thing. I found an Allspark. It's not very big, but somebody actually made an Allspark, painted it and everything. It's pretty cheap. It's very cheap actually, and I'm going to probably purchase that because it shows it in the hands of some of the figures that they have out, and I thought that'd be kind of cool to put next to the different like Autobots and stuff like that. Allspark. With the fate of the universe at stake, the Autobots send it far from the reach of the ruthless Megatron, leader of the Decepticons. But there are even more surprises in store when it crash lands on Earth. Narrated by the voice of Optimus Prime, Peter Cullen. This gripping adventure is an essential for every Transformers fan. It almost, I mean, I know it takes place before Transformers, but I don't know, maybe you could watch Transformers 1, then watch this, and then watch the first Transformers movie. So yeah, so this is, you know, if you could pick them up, pick them up. Why not? And I don't spend a lot of money on this stuff. I really can't. But I do find stuff that I find interesting. So these three things, the 2 VHS and then the DVDs, these are directly related to Michael Bay. These next few things are not. They're associated with, adjacent, kind of like what I said at the beginning. So, like I said, I just went through and I found all this stuff that I thought, okay, this is kind of Michael Bay-y. So I do have the 3-movie collection that has Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe, Retaliation, G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra, and it's Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe Origins. So I know that they want to make a Transformers meets G.I. Joe movie. It's at the end of Rise of the Beast. And so I picked this up because of that. I don't know how close it would resemble any of these, but I watched all 3, and G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra, which is the first one, was okay. It was all right. G.I. Joe Retaliation, I actually really liked. I thought that was a pretty good action movie. Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe Origins, not good. Not good. They changed Snake Eyes, and I heard that's what people really hated about this movie, is that it's not Snake Eyes. It's a different guy. They completely changed who he is. And so that's kind of a drag. But it's all three movies in one. This is when Walmart was selling more movies in like bins. And so I think I only bought it for like $5. Oh, and I found this at work. I put them in here. So cleaning out a storage unit, like an abandoned storage unit, throwing stuff into the garbage. So I found these cards, and it says Royal Guard GI Joe Roll Honor Roll. So there's this one here, and this is what it is on the back, and it's card Series 1, 180. This is from Imperial. These are from 1991, Hasbro. And then the second one, official G.I. Joe Battle Gear. The Salvo. And then you get his stuff on the back. And it says Series 1, number 67. Let's see, how's this going down? So that goes that way. That one goes that way. And then this is 1991 G.I. Joe Recruits Grunt. And also Series 1, 137. All from Imperial, Hasbro, 1991. Yeah, it looks like on all of them. So I thought those were cool. I thought I'd keep them. I only found 3. I looked them up. They're not really worth anything, like a couple bucks. That's about it. But I figured, why not? I'll just put them right in here and keep them. What's nice about this collection is each disc or each movie is on its own disc. It's possible that maybe when you buy them separately that there was a second disc, because this one does say G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra feature film, which means there might have been a separate disc that says like special features or extras. G.I. Joe Retaliation, same thing, feature film, so there might have been a second disc. Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins feature film, so same thing, might have been a second disc. So each one of these might have had 2 discs at some point, but for this collection they only put in the feature films, and that's fine with me. I'm perfectly okay with that. And then this one, which like the G.I. Joe stuff is a little bit of a stretch, but Transformers and G.I. Joe have met in the past. We do have Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I know this isn't the Michael Bay Ninja Turtles, but these are Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is a DC animated movie. Like I said, Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So there they are. But hey, Michael Bay, Ninja Turtles, why not? Nickelodeon. A little bit of a stretch. Okay, a little bit. But that's okay. Why not? I haven't seen this. Some point I will. It does have a sneak peek at DC Universe's next animated movie, Batman Hush. This is widescreen, PG-13, has fantasy violence in it. So why not? Why not add it to the collection? Why not? I think I also got this at Dollar Tree when they were selling movies. Now, back in the day, Michael Bay, he went to film school, and I'm completely blanking on where he worked afterwards. Oh my God, I'm completely blanking. It's the same place where David Fincher worked. Uh, uh, my God, I'm so sorry. Propaganda films. There we go. Sorry for the wait. Propaganda films. So David Fincher was one of the original creators of propaganda films, but Michael Bay was like the first guy, or at least one of the first people that they hired for propaganda films. So I included in here Fight Club because that's David Fincher and one of his best movies. Got this at Walmart, as you can see on the side there, the little sticker. So Michael Bay was obsessed with David Fincher. He was known as the Little Fincher while he was at Propaganda Films, and a lot of his commercials and music videos resembled David Fincher's work that he did there. Uh, uh, Kind of ripping it off, but making it his own at the same time. So, but of course, David Fincher went off to make Seven, and then Michael Bay ended up making Bad Boys. So they went in two very different directions. But there is an influence of David Fincher within Michael Bay's movies. Um, I'm using Fight Club because it's the only David Fincher movie I own right now. No, I own Alien 3, but a lot of people don't count that one. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm guessing Seven wouldn't be an influence because they made Seven and Bad Boys around the same time. So I'm just using, Fight Club as my example. Then before propaganda films, Michael Bay, working in Hollywood, actually worked with Steven Spielberg before Transformers came out. Spielberg recommended Michael Bay for originally The Island, and then which was his first sci-fi movie, and then he went on then to do the Transformers with Spielberg as a producer. But before that, when Michael Bay was still just that guy who delivered coffee and stuff, he did work on Indiana Jones. He worked with Spielberg on Raiders of the Lost Ark, and he filed all of the storyboards, and that's how he met Spielberg. Even though he did tell Spielberg that Indiana Jones was probably, or Raiders of the Lost Ark was probably going to suck, which may not be the way to go, but hey, things turned out pretty well. So that's why I have this here is Raiders of the Lost Ark, Steven Spielberg. I don't know, maybe his name is even in the ending credits. I doubt it, only because back then as the credits were pretty short, unlike today where they have to list every single person who farted. I mean, they're in the credits. So, but and this is a pretty good set too. So it's got the 4 movies. I only think there's 3 Indiana Jones movies, but I accept Crystal Skull, but I reject the other one, which I will not even mention. So, Dial of Dysentery. So yeah, so that's how he met Spielberg, was on Raiders of the Lost Ark. But and he was heavily influenced by Spielberg, which you can't really see. He was also really influenced by this movie. And I just bought this. I wanted to get it on DVD because it's a huge box set. And of course, Spielberg did a remake of this a couple years ago. But a huge influence, which is really hard to tell in Michael Bay's movies, is the original West Side Story. And this is a 2-disc set and collectible scrapbook available for a limited time only. Let's crack this open. So this is a pretty nice box set. So let's just see. Oh wait, I could do it from right there. There we go. I'm gonna keep that sticker, so I don't want to mess it all up. It's really thick. It's just thick plastic. That's good. Okay, so we're gonna put that over here. Okay. And does this give a date on when it came out? I mean, the movie was originally 1961. Um, I don't see a date on when this box set came out, but it's got a bunch of, it does have a little bump right there, but that's fine. Um, disc one has a feature film. It's widescreen, 5.1 audio. It's got the original film intermission music. Disc two are all the special features. There's like a retrospective, original film intermission music, storyboard to film comparison. This is Robert Weiss, who is a great director. He's one of my favorite directors. On top of many other things, he also did Star Trek the Motion Picture, and he also did the original Day the Earth Stood Still. It says inside Sin Pack, disc, scrapbook, collectible scrapbook, and includes, let's see, an introduction, film script, original lobby brochure replication, or reproduction, sorry, reproduction, behind the scenes memos. So we're just gonna, that's on the back here. So I really like this. It kind of reminds me of the Pearl Harbor one that I showed in one of the other videos. So it sits like this. I've not seen the Spielberg version, and to be honest, I really don't plan on it for various reasons. Um, so here's the movie. So it's got two discs, and this was one that Michael Bay picked out. He was in France, and he was in a video store. I've noticed there's a lot of filmmakers that go to this store and they do videos on like their favorite films and movies that influence them and stuff. And this is one that Michael Bay picked out. It was the original West Side Story. And then here's the book. So kind of like Zack Schneider, I picked up, which I would have picked this up eventually anyways, but Excalibur. I got that on Blu-ray. And that was the film that influenced him. If you look at a lot of the like Justice League and a lot of that stuff, there was a lot of King Arthur type stuff in his movies. So since I got Excalibur, I thought, well, let me pick up West Side Story, since that was a huge influence on Michael Bay. Yeah, so this is all the script. And then it gets into other stuff in the back here. So this is really nice. It's thick. So let's put these back. Let me just slip right into here. This fits right inside. Just like that. The next thing here, these are smaller things, but it annoyed me. So I had looked on eBay And I looked up, I'd like a long time ago on my car, I got like the Misfits. I got like a vinyl sticker for the back of my car up on the window. Got a Monkeys one too with the guitar. So those have been on my car. And so I said, oh, I wonder if they have anything with Transformers, maybe something with Optimus Prime. So typed in uh, car, vinyl sticker, Transformers, Optimus Prime. And this came up. This is not a vinyl sticker. This is a sticker. This is like something that you would put on your laptop or maybe your Tumblr or something like that. This is a sticker. It looks good. It looks nice. I don't mind owning it, but it wouldn't go on my car. It would go maybe somewhere in this apartment or something like that. This is a sticker. It's not vinyl. So I looked again and found these. And these will go on my car, probably within the next couple days after this video. So it sends instructions. And what I liked about these is they're different colors. So here you have a red Optimus Prime, and these are vinyl. These are basically made for like your car or a window, something like that. So here we have Optimus Prime in red. We also have Optimus Prime in blue. Optimus Prime in white. And Optimus Prime in black. And I am very happy with these. So actually that looks like, I think that's the front. Yeah, because that's rough. So that's the front. That's the front. That's the front. And that's the front. So this is the one that's probably going to go in my car. And then when it fades and all that from the Las Vegas sun, because it's like a friggin' 100 degrees out here, I'll just switch it out with one of these. And then buy more when that happens, or I'll find something else to put on there. Maybe I'll put a different Autobot on there, or maybe a Decepticon or something like that. So I'm happy with this, but it's not what they advertised. I think it was a little bit of false advertising. So I think it did say vinyl, and it was not. Okay, so now what we have, these next three things I have shown in a Funko Pop video. But once again, they are related in some sort of way to Michael Bay. So since we've already seen the Turtles before, I did pick up, and this was for Five Below off their website, Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And this is Nickelodeon. This is number 32. So I got that, Leonardo. And you like these stickers. These stickers are good things to have on your pops. So this is PX Previews exclusive. I would like to get the Ninja Turtles from the Michael Bay produced movies, both movies. But they don't have them as Funko Pops. They only have this type of turtle. But I did find on eBay, and they were pretty well priced. They're out of box, which is fine because the box itself was, if they're in box, it was like $300. But the four turtles from the Michael Bay Ninja Turtle movies, just out of the box by themselves. So I'm thinking of picking those up just so I could display them. So I do have 2 or 3 things that I want to pick up for like another video. But like I said, those might be down the road a little bit. And then I picked up a second one because they only had 2 for sale. I probably would have purchased all of them if they had all 4. But here's the other one. This is Michelangelo. And he is number 34. And in Nickelodeon, but for the way this looks, it's almost like it's more from the comic book. than from the maybe like the TV series. But I kind of like Transformers and GI Joe and all that. I really haven't followed that stuff, so I'm a little foreign to it. So I'm learning. So we got both of those. So I'm happy with those. Then this is another one that I showed, because now we start a whole Optimus Prime figure thing going on here. So this is another pop and another Funko Pop. So this is Optimus Prime. I have him in a protective box here, like a case. Number 22, Transformers. So I'm guessing this is more of the animated show. And I really like this. There's a few other Transformers back here, but I don't know. I like this one more. And a mission of mine is to get Michael Bay to sign this. One day I would love for him to use like a good ink pen. I think it's called like an art pen, and sign right here. And then I don't know, maybe Shia LaBeouf or Megan Fox or somebody could sign on the other side. But my goal is to get Michael Bay to sign right here. You can find this signed with a certificate on eBay. It's around $300, and he signs it in the pin that I like. It's even blue, like Optimus Prime's color, which is, I like that. I like that they did that. So this is a bucket list thing, is to one day meet Michael Bay and have him sign this. So we got that. Then we got this guy. So I wanted a keychain, and I thought, well, let's see if they have an Optimus Prime keychain. And they did. So I got this. And he's... But... And I think, what is this little thing right here? I don't know exactly what that little brown thing is right there, but looks like there's some sort of figure on it. It does have on his foot there, it does say Transformers, but his head moves. It's not easy, but it does move. There goes a little bit. Arms move. His legs move even at the knees. So I was like, okay, I'm not using this as a keychain. His elbows don't move, though, which is weird, but his knees do. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to display him and just find a different keychain. So yeah, so he just, hey, you can't see it from there, but yeah, so he just sits like that. But I think he's pretty cool looking. Once again, not too expensive, you know, $10 maybe with shipping and handling and all that, and it looks pretty good. The next thing I got is from Five Below. I've been searching for this one. I've only been able to find the Optimus Primal, which I don't want. This is from Metal Figs, and it's die cast Transformers Optimus Prime. I've only found him at one location. That's the actual Optimus Prime and not Optimus Primeval. I think that's right. No, just Optimus Primal, not Primeval. So we got them all right here. So they got Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Optimus Primal, and Megatron. I might get Megatron, but I think Optimus Prime looked the best. And he is my favorite out of all the Transformers. Especially the Michael Bay version, where he's just a freaking psychopath, which I love that. But this is going to stay in the box, even as something you can hang it. Not taking him out. He is a die cast, so he's a little heavy, which is nice. So he's going to stay in the box. I also found this at Five Below the same day I found that. and it's just Optimus Prime. It's just a plastic, like, toy version of Optimus Prime. So $5 each. Not going to take him out of the box. He's just going to stay right where he is. Hasbro. It's ages 6 and up, so I'm right up there. But it looks like he could change into the truck, so that's cool. But no, I'm not going to damage the box or anything. I'm just going to keep everything in the box. You never know, might be valuable one day. Then I did get this, and I did take it out of the box because I'm displaying it. So I got this Optimus Prime. This, out of all places, I found at a grocery store, Smith's, in the toy section. It was $10, I believe, $10 or $13, somewhere in there. And so I grabbed it, and he could turn into the truck. Shows you how to do it here. So since I already took him out, so this is what he looks like out of the box. I don't consider these to be figures. I do consider these to be toys. Anything on his feet? No. And I did get him to change into the truck, but is there an age? So it's 6+. I swear, I could not figure out how to get him to turn into the truck. Just, if you remember from one of the other videos, is I had the DVD, and Optimus had the DVD like on his back, and you could make him into, and it was like a DVD holder, but he turned into the truck and all that, and how long that took. I don't know if you guys want me to sit here and try that again with this. I mean, there's 6 steps, and it just, I still don't, even though I did it, I still don't understand. So I think we're going to skip me trying. So I'm always afraid I'm going to break this. Well, I got it kind of there. And then I think his head. Kind of goes. His arms are supposed to swing around. I don't know. This is going to take too long, and then I'm going to break them, and it was the only one there. No, we're the other one took way too long, and I appreciate all of you sitting through that. So we're not going to sit through this. But his arms do move. The head moves to make part of the truck. You know, his legs don't really move. No, they just kind of come down like the truck. It's amazing of how difficult this stuff is for adults. A kid could figure this out in like 30 seconds. Yeah, but that's the Optimus Prime that I figured I might as well display it, so I took it out of the box. So we'll put him back in here for just right now. Obviously, I have a thing for Optimus Prime, so he'll go back in there. This one I just bought a couple days ago because of Transformers 1 coming out. I wanted to buy one toy or a figure, whatever you want to call it. I'm calling it a toy. And it's going to stay in the box. I'm not going to take this out. I've seen how the Ninja Turtles movie figures, because those are figures, have gone up in price, especially with them being in box. And like I said, they were like $300 or something. This I did pick up at Walmart. And so it's the Optimus Prime Transformers 1 toy. And it's Optimus Prime or Ryan. I think it's Pac. He just sticks it up. And he does change into the truck. And they got his little like strap in here so he doesn't fall out of the box. But I was thinking, I'll show you they made him look a little bit younger there from the movie. So he does turn into the truck. And they show you how to do it. Once again, 6 steps. 7. One more step. 7 steps. But I was thinking, are these like the same figure? They just put them in different boxes. And they do look different. So they're not exactly the same. You can see there from the front that they're not exactly the same. Even the back. So I wouldn't put it past corporations to just package the same thing, but just, have the box look different. But you can see that they are different. So, display him, but keep him in the box. So now, oops, I don't want him falling out onto the floor and breaking. So let's put him over here. Now I'm saving 2 figures for last. So I also got 2 books. I just typed in Michael Bay on eBay and like 20,000 things came up. But once I realized that there was a book, I then typed in Michael Bay book. And I saw these. I've not read them yet, but I have gone through them. So this is Contemporary Film Directors Michael Bay. It's got a picture of that might be Optimus Prime on the front there. And yeah, photo Optimus Prime from Transformers Age of Extinction. So this is a volume in the series Contemporary Film Directors. It's in really good shape. I used to have one that was for James Cameron called Dreaming Aloud that I would like to get again. It's going to be very out of date, but it was a cool book to have. This was 2018. And so it's world cinema in the age of populism. So it talks about cinema, action, time, matter, sound, politics, which is interesting because Michael Bay doesn't talk about politics a lot, interviews, filmography, bibliography, and then the index. So oh, there's some pictures. The Rock. More of The Rock. I'll eventually sit down and read this. Looks like it's only pictures from The Rock. So this goes through. Okay, so we got Bad Boys 2, The Island, Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen, Dark of the Moon, Age of Extinction, Last Night, yeah, 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi, Last Night. So maybe Last Night is where it ends as far as his filmography goes. Maybe that's where they stop talking about him. And he gets into films produced. So yeah. So this is pretty cool. I like this. And then the other book that I got, and this was the first one that I got. This thing is big. I'm very happy with this. So it's a Jerry Bruckheimer production, Visions of Armageddon, a Michael Bay film. So this is an entire book, like a coffee table book on the making of Armageddon. I did see some of these on eBay that are signed by Jerry Bruckheimer, but they were just too expensive. They're just out of my price range. This looks really cool. I did have a chance on my lunch at work to go through it. Read little bits and pieces of it, but my lunch is only like 30 minutes. But I mean, it's got a lot of detail. Oh, yeah, and it's weird as I found these photocopies inside that I don't really know if they have anything to do with really with the book or not. But all right, I kept them just in case. You never know. A lot of behind the scenes, a lot of photographs of the movie itself. Michael Bay there. Got some Bruce Willis. I love Armageddon. I mean, it's like pure like pornography when it comes to the action. I mean, it is just destruction everywhere. Almost like he was trying to beat out Roland Emmerich for destruction. Cast and crew, or just cast, actually, I think in this case. Drawings. Storyboards and stuff. So this is a really nice book. And I just happened to come across it when I was just looking up Michael Bay on eBay. Yeah, there we go on that. So this is from Hyperon. Was originally $20. It's considered a movie tie-in. 1995 maybe is when this came out. But yeah, I really like it. It's a cool book. So I'd love to meet also Jerry Bruckheimer one day. I think that would be very cool to meet him. Okay, so some things about this. So I was looking on YouTube once again for Optimus Prime, and I wanted to find out if there was like a metal or a die-cast metal Optimus Prime. And there are, but they're all, when you order them, they're all like $20 maybe, with tax like $21 or $22. They're all out of country, all out of USA, Taiwan, or wherever these come from. And so this one seller said, oh, you can get like the red Optimus Prime, like the regular one that we all know, you know, the guy that, you know, looks like that. Or you could get a black Optimus Prime, which I just discovered is Nemesis Prime. So I said, well, no, I want the regular Optimus Prime, the one with the red, the blue, and all that on it. So it took about 4 weeks to get to me. It gets shipped in this box right here. this number is correct. I have a feeling you probably know where I'm going. This number is correct. It came in damaged. So this is all messed up here. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm probably going to take them out of the box anyways and display them. So this is what the outside of the box looks like. I don't think, because these are out of country, once again, 6+, that these are official. I don't think they, yeah, this is, it just says Deformation Toys Series Mechanical Alliance. And this is YS-04 metal version. So they're die cast metal. The YS-04 is correct. That's the regular Optimus Prime. And so I'm like, oh, awesome. It finally came. Let me open this up and take a look. And did I put the tape back down? Oh no, I opened it here because it was already damaged. So I got it. And to my surprise, of course, even says YS-04, they sent Nemesis Prime, which looks cool. He's a little heavy. He's in good shape. Like I said, die-cast metal. And when you go into here, even this is correct. So it shows you how to change them into the truck and everything. So I got in contact with the buyer, or the seller. I'm sorry, I'm the buyer, and said, hey, man, this is not correct. I sent them pictures. I even said that the box was damaged. You know, what can you do about this? So the guy's like, okay, gets back to me a couple days later. And he's like, well, I'll send you a return label and you could send it back to us. And I'm thinking, you know what, dude? The box is messed up. You sent me the wrong thing. It was under like really like $20. Why not just send me the correct Optimus Prime and let me keep this so that I give you a good review? I didn't say that. I was just thinking it. And I said, okay, well, thank you for the sticker. But now I'm thinking, maybe I'll keep it. I mean, it does look good. And I probably will take it out of this plastic here. As you can see, it's all kind of strapped in there. So I found from a different seller an Optimus Prime with the correct colors. I'm going to put this back with it. And it only listed the red one. It did not list this one. It did not list the black one. It did not list Nemesis Prime. So I ordered it and it showed up. And once again, here's the box. And you can see YS-04, YS-04. And it's the same thing, probably from the same company or whatever, or warehouse. And my fingers are crossed. My fingers were crossed. And I'm just like, please, made in China, of course, made in China. I don't like buying stuff from China, but so I took it out. Same exact packaging. Everything. Dark Commander, not Transformers. So I opened it up. Saw this. I'm like, okay, so, so far so good. This is the what we're supposed to have here. And pulled it out, and they sent the right one. So they sent the correct Optimus Prime. Now he's got the red. This is the red and the blue. This is the one that I wanted. And so now I'm thinking with the black one, maybe I will keep it. Maybe I won't send it back. I mean, it's $20. Because I know when I send it back, I'm going to go, damn, I wish I kept it because I could put it right next to this. I don't know. I have, oh, crap. I have these right here. And I was going to cut these. But I don't know if I want to take them out at this point. Should I? So once they're out, I don't think that there's any other way of taking them out unless I cut them out. But I would like to display them, but I don't really have a place to display them yet. And I like keeping things in box. But I mean, if I end up getting, and now I'm freaking blanking, the cube that everybody wants, and I'm blanking on the name of it, and of course it's not saying it on the back. Okay, this is gonna bug me that I can't think of it. I know it's on the beginning as one. Let's see. Allspark. If I end up getting that little that Allspark, which is so big, this is what I can have. He can hold it while being displayed because it's that's what I saw in the pictures. Okay, let's do it. You only live once, right? Okay, we got one. Got two. Three. Four. Man, I do not like taking stuff out of the boxes. All right, so here he is. And he also has his gun. This is taped. I'm still going to keep all the packaging and I'll put them back in there until I can find a place to put both of them. But so, okay, so here's his gun. All right. Hope you guys are still with me on this. If you've already tuned out and I cut this out, I'm gonna be bummed. Okay, so here he is. He's of good size, flexible, legs move. Okay. Arm moves. Okay. This moves. So this is all to make the truck. Does his head move? Head moves a little bit. This back piece moves for the truck. Arm. Okay. And then his gun, his big ass gun, would go in here. I don't know. This said it was die-cast metal. Metal version. Metal version. But man, does this feel like plastic. Like a thick plastic. So there's his gun. I mean, he looks really good. So does Nemesis Prime. But I figure if I can put them right next to each other, I won't return it. I know I'll regret it. This is a lot to get it to the truck. There's 27 things to do. It's like a Rubik's Cube. So I don't want to do it again. This stuff just takes too long. I don't know, maybe one day I'll make a video of putting these things together. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy with him. So yeah, this is the last one with these two Optimus Primes. So let's see. So arm goes back like that. Okay, so he's got to go back in the plastic. Which some of the things that were holding him in fell on the floor. Sweep that up before the cats get to it. Okay. Then the gun, which I think goes here. I put the tape back on it. There, there. Oh, I think his arm goes out a little bit. Yeah, fits in there. This arm fits in here, like that. Okay, there. Now he's back inside. And then I can put him back in here. So I'm very happy with this. I'm happy with both now. And then we'll put them back in here. Okay. All right, everybody. That's it. That's everything for this video. Oh my gosh, that's everything. But like I said, there'll probably be a video 6 if I buy all that other stuff. So don't be surprised. But all right, thanks a lot, everybody. I really do appreciate you, sticking with me through these videos, with my little obsessions with Tom Cruise and Michael Bay and Funko Pops and I don't know, I got a whole stack of Kevin Costner I want to go through, and I got Zack Schneider I want to go through, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that I'm going to be making videos for soon. But Michael Bay and Tom Cruise seem to be my thing. I got a whole bunch of Marvel movies sitting here too that I'm going to go through. I'm going to do a couple videos on those. Might have a guest on that one, I'm not sure. But okay, thank you. I really do appreciate it. And please like, subscribe, comment if you like. Let me know what you think of all this stuff. Now I get to go put it away, but get the fun of putting all this stuff back, and or finding places for it to go, like these, like this stuff. I have no idea where these guys are going to go. I mean, my place is just packed. I don't have any room anymore. I have to get a bigger apartment. But yeah, thank you once again. I really do appreciate you dealing with me and putting up with Michael Bay and Tom Cruise stuff. I really appreciate it. I really like making these types of videos, and because I like these, these filmmakers and actors. So thank you once again. I really appreciate it. And I will see you on the next video. Okay, bye.